What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Mike Hass, here to talk about Godzilla King of the Monsters. So, this was a solid monster movie. I just checked it out. It's a sequel to Godzilla 1. It's about, like, a lot of ancient monsters have been awakening, and it's about, like that over time, like, they've been staying in the earth, and it's about them awakening and how the government deals with them, how scientists deal with them, and how Godzilla deals with them. And right off the bat, this was an interesting world building, crazy, fun monster movie. It was just awesome visuals, awesome sound effects, and it was just mind blowing what I saw. I really loved it. There was like crazy monsters just throwing each other into buildings and shooting each other with lasers out of their mouths and just, and biting each other's heads, and just, it was crazy and amazing. I just loved watching this. So much monster madness, way more monsters than the first Godzilla movie that came out in 2014. I love that movie. I did see it with a buddy, and I was like 10 years old when that came out. It was a solid film, but this was like the cities, like it was just monsters in cities messing each other up, and it was really fun. But it also had a really solid story with a little psychological thinking, like should you kill the monsters or should you let them roam, because this is their like home before humans, these monsters, and you really get you really should start to like feel for these monsters because they are living creatures. And that's a good psychological journey you go through to the movie, or your views on it. Gotta get a sip of seltzer. How I felt about the humans in this movie, the cast. Well, we had some solid performances, but the family portion of the humans in the film were really okay. They were a little bit interesting, a little bit not interesting. They did serve the plot in a way, but they were kind of over dramatic, and I liked it better when I was with the scientists of this film, the scientist cast. There's some really funny people, but again, in the family, Millie Bobby Brown was a solid actress. She's a great young actress. She was in Stranger Things. Can't wait for season 3. Comes out July 4th. I'm hyped for that. I've been waiting 2 years for that, John. But the scientists were lovable and funny, and like especially Ken Watanabe, who plays Ishiru, was a very interesting character. He was funny, he was chilling. I love the guy. He was a nice fellow. And some other girl that was in it, I don't know her name, but she was kind of like hanging out with Ishiru, the doctor. But Bradley Whitford was in it. He was in Get Out. He was the dad in that horror movie. That was a solid movie. He was a great actor though. He was really funny and so relatable. I just love to like take him to an Eagles game or something and like just hang out with him and just chat, and he was so like humorous and relatable. Like the stuff that he says, I'd say if I saw a giant ass monster just going around, honestly. But let's talk about the plot and how it's structured. It builds up to like an amazing moment, and there was good character defining moments at times. You're just like, oh dang, you're doing that, like, each monster, like the monsters in the movie have like their own star. Each monster had their own pizzazz. Some monsters were like not really explored that much, but the ones that were explored were really interesting. Obviously, like Godzilla and Mothra was there. Some monster with a lot of heads was really cool. And the monsters, again, this movie is a monster madness movie, but also has a really good plot. My father loves Godzilla movies. He used to watch them behind the couch when they were on TV with Chinese or Japanese, I don't know where it originated from, people in suits, on plastic cities. And my dad said this is probably one of the best Godzilla movies he's ever seen, because those were just like, you wouldn't take them seriously, but they were like really fun to watch as a child. But he said this is one of the best Godzilla movies he's ever seen. And yeah, but this may be a great. This is a fun time, but it's not for like. It's not for people that like want to just see something simple and funny. Like it's people that want to see like a very interesting world being presented to you in a monster madness with great fights and funny moments. You know, it's not for people that just want to see like a late weekend comedy. You know, but for me, I love it. I mean, a lot of movies that I'll review on this channel I don't love, but like I can watch them and entertain them and appreciate them for what they are. But you know, from what I recommend, it's not something for people that like simple movies. Anyways, I'll elaborate on that too much, but I'll give it a 78 out of 100. Honestly, I really appreciated this. I would definitely like, you know, once Godzilla vs. Kong comes out, I'm getting it on DVD or something. But yeah, right now I'm gonna just to Jersey Shore, just chilling, and I'll be doing another review. I'll be reviewing Rockman's shortly and stuff. And yeah, push comments down below what you thought of my review and what you thought of the movie if you saw it. It's been out for like a week now, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.